Our meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's talk about our super typhoon. Chanthu winds right now at 250 kilometers per hour, pressure down to 940 hectopascals. This storm system, potent, 250, 260 kilometers per hour, about 130, 135 knots sustained out of this. So, dangerous storm system, very defined center of circulation as well. In fact, I just want to quickly show you the morph microwave imagery, and this gives you an idea of what I'm talking about here with that center right there, pinhole eye, moisture flowing into it. This kind of peers through. The key thing I want you to take away, 135 knots, 260, 265 kilometers per hour. It's about a F2 to F3 tornado. If you imagine that, that's kind of what we have out here, just rolling across the Western Pacific at this time off towards northeastern Luzon. So let's take a look at the forecast, because of course you're all very curious and I'm sure naturally worried in northeastern Luzon. Of course, we still got Kunsun moving off towards the north and west, improving conditions for Manila here today. But then Chanthu, locally known as Kiko there in the Philippines, moving very close as we go ahead through Friday evening into Saturday morning. I think places like Santa Ana into northern areas of Apari, up the Cagayan River could see some moisture inflow, might even see some localized storm surge. Then it's going to go right over the Batanes Islands. I mean, you're going to look at probably signal force 4 or 5. And then eventually into Taiwan with this storm system. Big rainmaker out of that before it eventually moves off there towards southeastern China as well. So here's a look at the multi-agency tracks, get an idea of where this is going to be going. Very close to Luzon, but all the agencies kind of in somewhat of an agreement on exactly how this forecast could be panning out as we look ahead, as it kind of runs into this troughing and our high pressure ridge breaks down over Okinawa and pulls towards the east, allowing our storm system to churn off towards the north. Take a look at the forecast. I love this graphic, really detailed on what we could be looking at here. Remember the time frame in the top right. This is by Friday evening, 7 o'clock. Very close to northeastern Luzon, Cagayan there. Winds wrapping around it. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of storm surge could come up the Cagayan River. Not to mention the inflow wrapping in around this, bringing showers across the west coast of Luzon, all the way down towards Visayas as well. And then, watch this as we go ahead into Sunday, moving on shore there across Taiwan. Biggest issue here is that moisture inflow. Watch this come up, hits those mountains out here into central Taiwan, impassable in a lot of parts. They're about 1,000 to 2,000 meters high, and they just squeeze out moisture like a sponge. And sometimes it is very possible and not uncommon to see rain totals well over 1,000 millimeters when we have landfalling storm systems like this come on shore into Taiwan. So I think a big issue with this would be of naturally rainfall. I've chased storms out here in this same location. Flooding obviously is a problem, but even landslides too, cutting off some of those vital roadways on the East Coast. Before this moves over Taipei, as we go ahead in the Monday, and poor Taipei for sure looking at those messy conditions. Then this tracks off towards the north. Still moving over those very warm sea surface temperatures out here as well. They are still remaining well above average, thus adding some fuel to the fire. But of course, if you are in Taipei Sunday into Monday, temperatures into the 30s, but rainfall, wind, it's going to be a mess out there for those of you. For now, though, I am meteorologist Robert Spetta. If you guys got any questions or anything like that, please let me know. Yeah, just try my best to keep you guys posted on this storm system as well as Kunsun. I put out another video on that, but of course this one, all eyes are on it because it is just so strong and so potent. So stay safe out there.